River again, and we're live on both TikTok and YouTube. By the way, I run a live on both pages. On YouTube, I am at Monica Link Show. Right now, we're looking at NYU Hospital. And there was an officer involved incident. There's an officer who had a heat stroke, and it didn't look good for him. And all the officers are here to pay their respects. And so we got the choppers taking off again. There we go. NYU choppers circle the hospital whenever there's an incident with an officer. And there you go. He's up, and away. And there's the ferry. The ferry's taking off right with the chopper. So we had a lot of action at the hospital today. And he's going. So don't forget to follow me on YouTube at Monica Link Show, and follow me on TikTok at My Monica Link, or just type in Monica Link, and the one with the most followers is me. Double tap that screen and show me some love. Working on getting 10K followers on TikTok, 2K on YouTube. So all thumbs up and likes are greatly appreciated. And as always, whenever I'm doing the double live, you can watch the replay of this live on YouTube if there's any part, and you can fast forward if there's any part that you wanted to see again. So this is a nice place to go. If you're visiting the city, you want some calm, maybe not today, but it is. The East River is typically calm. It's right off of FDR Drive, which is our East Side Highway. There's a lot of people waiting for the ferry. As you can see, it's a lot of people waiting. So we're just chilling on the East River today, watching choppers go and pigeons everywhere. Someone decided to feed the pigeons, so I'm dealing with that fact. Thank you guys so much for joining the live. Just a calm day in New York City. That's all, no biggie. No biggie. The cool stuff, the fun stuff, life stuff. But on X, I'll talk about, the work stuff. So speaking of work stuff, the president will be addressing the nation tonight. Some people think he might resign or suspend his presidential campaign. So he'll be on at 6:30 to address the nation. I know he's at the NATO conference. We don't know why or what's going on. He might just be doing a general speech, but there's a lot of chatter tonight. So I will be watching the president to see what happens. And for those who don't know, you are in New York City. So this is another view. This is the view from Manhattan to Queens. You're looking at the East River and Queens. There's a boat. There's a barge there. Little action on the river, right? Thank you so much for... What in the world was that? Ah! Oh my God. Jeez. Sorry guys. They all flew over my head. What on earth? Why can't they just leave? Ah, the birds. Sorry for the screaming. Man, those birds are gonna run me off because I can't even take it. So much right now. All right, here's another chopper coming in, and there's a chopper going out and a chopper coming in. We got two different views going. Wait, what's happening? He didn't leave. And the other guy left, circling. All right, so what's happening? Helicopter communication. Anybody ever ride a chopper? I still won't do it. You're looking at New York City's East River. We're right by NYU Hospital. There's a lot of police presence. There was an officer involved event if you're just joining. The replay of this live will be available on YouTube. It's kicking up a lot of water too, which I am a few feet off. I was right by the water. I learned my lesson the last time I watched one of these guys land. Oh, that is so cool. Your uncle's a helicopter pilot, someone on TikTok. All right, that is neat. That had to be really exciting. This is New York City for those just joining. This is the East River. We got a lot of choppers. I gotta admit, I've never watched this many choppers land and take off. So this is new for me too. All right, guys, so there's the helipad action that we've had all day. So they've just been coming and going. As you can hear, you hear the feedback. It's a lot of noise over here. All right, I think we're gonna head out of this area in a few minutes. I always like to see the helicopters come and go. Unfortunately, it's not for a good cause today. But I do like watching them take off and land. Double tap that screen and hit that thumbs up button to show your love. This is New York City. This is the East River. You're watching the East River if you didn't know. And that right in front of you is Queens. And there's a ferry coming in. So I'm assuming those helicopters are refueling. There's got to be a fuel station there because they all keep stopping and then they go back and take back off. Face. Yikes. Okay, that guy kicked up a lot of... Jeez. Nothing like a little river water to cool you off. He kicked a lot of water up with his landing. All right, there's the ferry. The ferry, I don't know where this one goes. It might go to Queens. But you're watching New York City. Smash that thumb on YouTube and double tap that screen on TikTok. The things I do for the live. I'm over here getting river water. I'm getting chased by pigeons, guys. And all gifts are appreciated on the live. So if you're feeling like throwing a rose at me or some other gift, I greatly appreciate it. Sorry. YouTubers. YouTube got a bad view. All right, here we go. Thank you guys so much. You're in New York City. So we're watching NYP Chopper. Whoa, okay, so now we got a plane landing. Wow, water landing plane. Here we go. I say never a dull moment at the East River today. We got all types of action happening. You're on the East River. We're on the east side, Midtown East. This is down near FDR Drive and NYU Hospital. So you're on the East River. And right behind me, there's a bus. So it's everything happening. There's a bus happening. There's helicopters happening. And there's a ferry going. We just saw a plane land on the water. I mean, it's a lot of action today. A lot of people rolling on the ferry. I might take a ferry ride in the near future. If I go on the ferry, I will definitely do a live. I get a little seasick, so might be a thing. So anyway, if you're on YouTube, smash that thumb. And show some love to the live. I got splashed with river water today from the helicopters landing. So please feel free to like my live. And I had to duck and dodge pigeons this whole entire live. And there's the NYPD presence. If you look through there, you can see them. And that is an officer-involved event at NYU. There was an officer who had a heat stroke. I don't know if he passed away, but it sounded like that from the guy who I talked to earlier in the live. By the Pepsi sign. I don't know where that is. I think you might have the wrong city, right? Where's the Pepsi sign at? All right, guys. We're having a good time rolling on this live today. Just watching the East River, staying cool. I'm actually staying out of the heat on this live. The city is pretty warm. We're near 90 degrees. Just a reminder, the replay of this live will be on YouTube. So if you missed a part, you want to fast forward to one part and see something, it will be on YouTube at Monica Link Show. And you're welcome to follow me over there. I have some content that differs from TikTok. And on TikTok, I have some content that differs from YouTube. So worth a follow. Lots of traffic today. There's FDR up there. You see the cars. They're starting to move some of the traffic now. I noticed the helicopters, I think, are calming down a little bit. So I think but they'll probably be out here for hours. I have seen this happen before. And that was another tragedy. Look at that little plane up there. That was the water landing. Anybody ever been in a water landing on a plane? I've never been in one. I don't really plan to. East 34th. We're not exactly at 34th. We're close though. We're some blocks off. All right, so there's the ferry. Bye-bye, ferry. All right, the ferry's going and the chopper's rolling. You're looking at the East River. And there you go. The ferry's taking off. See you later, ferry. I don't know, what is that? Oh, that's NYU has a ferry? Okay, this is news to me. I did not know NYU Hospital has its own ferry. Look at that little guy. That's the NYU Hospital ferry. I didn't even know about that. So apparently the hospital has a ferry. I guess they got to get the doctors there. So, and off they go. They're off. And those are the bridges going to Queens. And there's another bridge over here going to Queens. Smash that button, the thumbs up on YouTube, and show some love for this live. Feel free to leave me a comment on YouTube about things that you want to see. So for those just joining, this is New York City, East River. We're at NYU. And there's another ferry going that way. So there was an injured officer who, unfortunately, he may not make it. I'm not 100% sure. I said earlier in the live but that was the guy on the street who told me that. But there's a lot of police officers here, which leads me to believe that it is pretty bad. All right, and this guy, here he is. He's pulling in. And then the helicopter, I think he's pulling out. And now I understand why helicopter pilots wear the headset. Now I get it. All right, thank you for joining the live. You're looking at NYU Hospital helicopters in New York City. And you're looking at the ferry on the East River. And there's the ferry. Ferry pulling in. And they're picking folks up. And the chopper gonna take off any second now, I think. Oh, there he is. And off he goes. All right, he's gone. And he's going too. All right, everybody's getting out of here. And off they go. I've always had a love for aviation. I have a friend who's a pilot. No, that is the Queensboro Bridge. This is Queens right in front of us on the east side of Manhattan. We're a little ways off of Brooklyn. All right, I'm going to end the YouTube portion of the live, but I want to show you guys something. This is the line for the ferry. And this is how serious it gets during rush hour. So it's a lot of people getting on the ferry. The ferry is serious business at rush hour. So just FYI, it's a long line. So there's commuting by boat. A lot of people jumping on the ferries right now. So it's rush hour in Manhattan. People are getting off of work. It's 5:03. And And for those who have to come into work, unlike myself, who I'm a work from homer. All right, so I'm going to take off from the live on YouTube now, and I will return. If you're on YouTube, follow me on TikTok, Monica Link, @me, Monica Link. And if you're on TikTok and you haven't followed my YouTube, you should, because sometimes I put content on there. Well, oftentimes, it's a lot of content that never makes TikTok that goes to YouTube. And I do a lot of shorts on YouTube just as well. So anyway, thank you for joining the live. Smash that thumb and share with a friend on YouTube.